Hello and welcome to Zwitterstat. In this video, we are going to discuss some questions on addition, subtraction and multiplication of matrices. This is the first practice session on matrices, and I will try to keep such practice sessions in between the lectures so you can get a clear idea how to apply the concepts you learn in this matrices and determinants linear algebra series. Right. So let's get started. Our first question is based on matrix multiplication, and here we have a row matrix, a square matrix and a column matrix, and we are given that the product of these matrices is equals to 0. Now we are supposed to find the value of x by solving this. So whenever you see a question like this, the first thing to do is we are going to do multiplication from the left hand side. You can do it from the right hand side as well, but in this we will do this from left hand side. So see over here, we have our row matrix and the square matrix. So we'll do matrix multiplication. It is a 1 cross 2 matrix and it is a 2 cross 2 matrix. So when this row gets multiplied with this column, we will get the first element of our resultant matrix. Now the dimensions of the resultant matrix is given by the number of rows in the first matrix and the number of columns in the second matrix. So the number of rows in the first matrix is 1 and the number of columns in the second matrix is 2. So my resultant matrix will be a 1 cross 2 matrix, right? So 2x times 1 plus 3 into minus 3, and I will get 2x minus 9 as my first element. Similarly, 2x into 2 and 3 plus 3 into 0 gives me the second element, which is 4x. So now 2x minus 9, 4x, is multiplied with my column matrix x, 8. So now this is a 1 cross 2 matrix and this is a 2 cross 1 matrix. So my resultant matrix will be a 1 cross 1 matrix, and I will get a single element in my matrix. So 2x minus 1 is multiplied with x plus 4x is multiplied with 8, and I will get 2x square minus 9x plus 32x equals 0. So 2x square plus 23x equals 0, and taking x common, I get x times 2x plus 23 equals 0. So either x equals 0 or x equals minus 23 by 2. So here we have calculated the two possible values of x for this particular expression. So for these two values of x, the above multiplication will hold true. It will always be equal to 0, right? So moving on to next question. Here we are given a matrix A, and we are supposed to show that a square minus 4a plus 7i equals 0. So firstly we are supposed to show that this expression holds true and is equals to null matrix. It's not 0, it's a null matrix, a big O. A null matrix is a matrix where all the elements are 0, and since we have a 2 cross 2 matrix, so we will have a null matrix of an order 2 cross 2, right? And using this result, we are supposed to calculate a to the power 5. So let's see how we are going to solve this question. Firstly, we are supposed to show that this expression equals to null matrix. So we will start evaluating a square first, that is a times a. So I will multiply matrix A with itself, and then we have minus 4 times a and plus 7 times I. So a times a is 2 into 2 is 4, and 3 into minus 1 is minus 3. So it gives you 4 minus 3. And similarly, we will do 2 times 3 plus 3 times 2, which is 6 plus 6. Then minus 1 times 2 plus 2 times minus 1, which is minus 2 minus 2. And then minus 1 times 3 plus 2 times 2, which is minus 3 plus 4. Right. So this gives me 1, 12, minus 4, 1, then we will multiply 4 with each and every element. Now here the 4 is a scalar and I multiply minus 4, right? I take minus 4 as a scalar and I will multiply each and every element of this matrix with minus 4. So it gives me minus 8, minus 12, 4 and minus 8. Similarly, I am having an identity matrix. I represents an identity matrix and here it is of order 2 cross 2. So I have 2 ones in the diagonal positions and there is a 7 outside this matrix which is a scalar. So I will multiply each and every element of this identity matrix with 7. So now I get 3 matrices which is of the order 2 cross 2 and they are being added. So let's start adding these matrices. Minus 8 add with 7, right? Because addition of 2 matrices is based on the idea that if we have 2 matrices of the same order, then they can be added by adding the corresponding elements that occupy the same position in both the matrices. So minus 8 is added to 7, minus 12 is added to 0, 4 is added to 0 and minus 8 is added to 7. So I get minus 1, minus 12, 4 and minus 1. So now I am having 1, 12, minus 4, 1 and minus 1, minus 12, 4 and minus 1. So now 1 minus 1, 12 minus 2, minus 4 plus 4, 1 minus 1 and this addition of 2 matrices gives me a null matrix. 1 minus 1 is 0, 12 minus 12 is 0, minus 4 plus 4 is 0 and 1 minus 1 is 0. So we have shown that this expression over here equals a null matrix. So now let's use this result to calculate the value of a to the power 5. So from this expression I can write a square equals 4a minus 7i and we know a cube equals a times a square. So instead of a square I can write 4a minus 7i. Then I will multiply a to each and every element inside this bracket. So I get 4a square minus 7ai. Now a matrix times an identity matrix gives me the matrix itself. Identity matrix is like 1, which is the multiplicative identity, that whenever we multiply a number with 1 I will get the number itself. And so whenever I multiply a matrix with an identity matrix I get the matrix itself, like much like the multiplicative identity in numbers. So I get 4a square minus 7a and we know that a square is 4a minus 7i. So I again replace a square with 4a minus 7i and I will solve this and I will get a cube equals 16a minus 28i minus 7a, which is 9a minus 28i. Now I know a to the power 5 is a to the power 3 into a to the power 2. So I can write a to the power 5 as the value of a cube, which I have calculated 9a minus 28i, and the value of a square, which I have calculated as 4a minus 7i. So we will now start multiplying these two expressions and we will get 36a square minus 112a minus 63a plus 196i. So now I will replace a square with 4a minus 7i and after solving this expression we will get minus 31a minus 56i. So you can clearly see how tedious it would have been if I have to multiply a to itself 5 times. And now I know that this expression holds true, so I can use this expression to write a to the power 5 as minus 31a minus 56i, and my calculation is so much easier because I have to do scalar multiplication with matrix A and identity matrix and then add them, which is much easier compared to multiplying A with itself 5 times. So now I substitute the value of matrix A and I substitute the value of identity matrix and we will solve them, and finally we get a to the power 5 as minus 118, minus 93, 31 and minus 118. So see how simple it was to calculate a to the power 5, given that the above expression, this expression was equals to a null matrix, right? So now here is a try yourself question. You have to find the value of x for the given matrix multiplication. Here is a 3 cross 3 matrix and you have to find the value of x. I have given you the answer that x equals minus 2 and minus 14, but you have to try it yourself by doing an approach just like we have done in the first question, like this, right? So try this question, and in the next video we will discuss more about matrices and we'll discuss about transpose, skew symmetric and symmetric matrices, right? So till then, bye bye, stay tuned.